welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit different, unless I'm different spot in my room, near the end of my bed. It's just going to be a quick video. I'm going to show you the books that I'm either reading. There's a couple that I'm actually reading, and I have a few that I'm reading, a few that I'm going to be reading soon. So it's a couple, like there's one I was reading that wasn't quite appropriate, like if I was to go to the cottage or if I was to go out of town, so I didn't want to be bringing it. So I guess I'll start with this one first. So trigger warning, it is not the most suitable books for kids. Like, definitely not suitable for kids or the rest. I think most of these are from schools and public library, young adult. This one, I don't know the age, but it's definitely not for like young kids. And it's Helter Skelter. So if you don't know, for anyone that doesn't know what Helter Skelter is, it is in reference to Charles Manson, the cult leader, serial. He didn't actually commit any of the crimes, but his followers committed a bunch of murders and other crazy stuff. So this book is about the story of all the cases, like how he found his camp, talks about how he gets his followers, and like, the police investigation, how the police saw the scene, and it like goes through all of the victims. There are body photos, but they like blur them out so much you can't actually see anything. Like there's a map diagram of like the area and where the bodies were found and all that. And it like shows the setup and the area of the house of Sharon Tate. She was the first house that was hit. Trying not to show any of the body pictures that Sharon Tate. Like the body pictures, like the actual body itself is white, so you can't actually see what the body looks like. You can just see what position they're in. That's Sharon Tate when she was murdered at 26, and she was also 8 months pregnant. So as one of the victims, like it goes through all of the victims, all of the murders, and like where they were where they got the where the image was taken from. Shows the evidence that was against the crew. It shows the trial. This is like some newspaper showing. This book is so old. Like even the back is missing from this book. like it shows 6 indicted in Tate case, because that was going around in the news. Mason leaps at judge. Mason 3 girls sentenced to die. Mason verdict all guilty. Mason guilty, Nixon declares. But yeah, anyway, so that's about his case and the followers that were also charged with him. I'm not going to go in much more detail than that in regards to him. So that is one book I'm reading, which obviously is a book I don't want to bring out in public. Just in case there's like kids around and they ask about the book or whatever. Their parents might not want to talk about that with their kids, so I just don't bring that one out. I'm rereading Catching Fire, which is the second book of the Hunger Games trilogy. I'm only like a few pages in. I'm at page 25 in this one. So I only was just starting to read it. Again, the book I'm the furthest in, I think, oh no, Helter Skelter I'm a little further in, but not much. Oh, and to lose my is Sing You Home by Jodi Picoult. Oh, I feel bad if I'm going to say her name wrong. Sorry, Jodi. The next book I have on the go, I'm not too far in, I'm only on page 60. It's called Karma by Cathy Ostelier. This one is, actually, I don't know if I should explain. So far it's about a marriage between a couple, and like the female is a music therapist. She wants to have a kid with her husband, and they have a hard time. They've tried for multiple years, and all their friends and family are having kids. They try to have IVF. She has a miscarriage. Her husband becomes an alcoholic and all this, and they ended up divorcing. She ends up meeting a female, and she thinks she might be lesbian now. So, yeah. I haven't got that far in it yet, so we'll see how it goes the rest of the way. And then these are books I'm thinking of reading once I catch up on these, because sometimes I don't like to just read the same book. So I'll have a couple books on the go in case I want to change it up. This one is Annie's House of Dreams. I don't know who the author is. L.M. Montgomery is the author. I think it's part of Anne of Green Gables, because the first chapter is called In the Garret of Green Gables. So it's probably similar to that. I haven't started it yet, so I don't know how it is. The next one is called Buzzkill. These are all from a school or public library that have been, people have been allowed to take out and like keep. if they don't get used, they'll just remove them from their system. So this is Buzzkill by Beth Fanteschi. It was a 2016 Senior Battle the Book, Battle the Books book. It looks like it's just a Senior Battle 2016. So I'm gonna go that it's gonna refer to Battle the Books. So the school, it was part of the competition. They had to read this book and answer questions about it when they do the competition. So I'm a little interested in that. Next book is Touching Spirit Bear by Ben Mikaelson. There's a weird glare. Mikaelsen. This was also a 2012 Battle of the Books. Battle of the Books is like a province. I think it's a provincial competition. I don't know. I think it is. But it's about Native. I don't know if he's Native, but he gets involved with Native individuals that do what's called the Circle of Justice, which is a system based in Native American traditions. Or they'll have the criminal offender, the victim, and the community, and they figure out what's going on. It's similar to what's now called restorative justice, or maybe that restorative justice was based on this circle justice. The last one, which is from my public library, so I'm gonna cross that off because I don't want you to know what town I'm in. It's called The She, and it's from Carol Plum Uchi. And I don't know what this is about. Several years before this book, the boy's parents were lost at sea. He was able to hear their calls, but he had no way of helping them, and it goes about what his life is like now. Anyways, so that's all the books I'm either reading or planning on reading soon. And then I might have a couple more back on my shelf that I might go back and reread. And there's a couple that I haven't read yet that are on my shelf. But yeah, I'm going to stick with these because these will take me a while because I don't read as often as I used to read. Yeah. I hope you have a lovely day, night, afternoon, whatever time it is that you're watching this. And give me any comments, if you read any of these, I don't know how many of you would have, what books you like. I'm fairly open on what kind of books I like. As you can see, I have some nonfiction, fiction, some crime, I tried to limit how much crime stuff I read and watch, especially when it's like true crime. So I try to be careful. Even like Criminal Minds is a bad example. Because Criminal Minds does base a lot of their stories on stuff in the news. Like 911. I binge watched like several seasons of that, and like it was getting hard that I started just picturing myself in those situations. So I needed a break and to watch other stuff. I don't watch it anymore though. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you've read any of these and what you thought of them. If you are thinking of reading them. What books you like to read. Any video suggestions you have coming up for me. I am thinking of doing a vlog. I already have one more video filmed. I filmed earlier. The little life update kind of video that went up yesterday before this goes up. If I can get it up, I'm trying to get it into my editor so I can put it together, because it's a couple separate clips. Yeah, and then I'm gonna vlog as well, so that will come up in a few days. Yeah, I'm gonna try and see what else I can come up with. I just haven't had a lot of content, as I explained in the other video. And with the summer, I was away. And I mean, let me know how your summer was, what you want to if you've read any of these, what kind of genres you like to read, and any video ideas you have for me. Thanks. Bye.